Aloha, my beautiful friends. My name is Ra Laksmi-Ditton, coming to you from San Diego, California. I call myself New Time Coach, and I believe that each one of us, we have a treasure box hidden. And once we open it and start to activate all of these treasures, we start to also manifest our inner fairy tales into our dreams in this reality on our terms. Welcome to this week's episode where we will talk about one magic tool which universe has given us all, which is how to ask questions. I started to work with this topic many years ago, almost now, I think 10 years ago, when it came to me through another spiritual technique, which I dove deeply into, and it took several years of my life. I learned a lot, I played a lot with those different terms and possibilities. I also used 20,000 euros to have that experience. So sometimes we need to do those things. And by the end of it, I realized what works, what doesn't work, and had to make my changes and have to make my choices. But one thing which I really got from that was how when you start to play with questions can become like pin codes to your ATM account with the universe, and you can just be a question. You don't need to answer the question. And I started to play with it and started to print those out. And now wherever I go, I have this magic bag with me where I have many magical questions inside. And today I would like to share one magical question, which is kind of funny. I just randomly put my fingers in there right before recording this video, and this exact question came out, which I will tell a story about. So I'll read the question first. So the number is 76. What would my life be like if I would let go of the need to produce because of the need to earn money and instead start to only focus and do and be what brings most joy and do only what I love? Would that create more possibilities for me to take care of me and my dreams? It's a very deep and multi-layered, multi-dimensional question. In May 2019, me and Michael, we were attending Bo Eason's event in La Jolla here in San Diego. And we were waiting for the new segment of the day to start. And there were some people waiting. And we went there and I asked this person, this lady, to take the message. She took the message and she read it first herself, and tears came into her eyes, and I was so touched. I was like, wow. And she had lots of processes going on in her life, and this question was so spot on about everything what was actually happening with her. So we just recorded a beautiful podcast with her. Since that day, she has fully tapped more into what brings joy, what are her talents, what does she love to be or do, and has started to manifest more and more because of all of these things were put into use. It's such an amazing story how just one question can activate and multiply and amplify your life in so many various ways. And the number 76, once I get things more organized, I will also create these questions into a package of questions with the book of New Time Numerology. So 7 and 6 are very powerful numbers in New Time energy. 7 is the number of the masculine, as well the earth element, and 6 is the number of the feminine and the water element. So together they dance, one needs the other, and if they are really dancing well together, you will actually get a number 13, which is, when you put it together, will be 4, which is the number of business and co-creation. So when Gloria took this message, that's what she did. She put all this, what was asked here, into action, and her life started to transform. So simple. So what I would recommend you to do is to figure out your questions, and I will give you now 3 more questions you can work with, but you can also create completely your own questions. So the first one is how can you let's see, um, how can you universe co-create with me? And the second one, how can I be the co-creator partner of the universe? So you activate both of the sides, your side and universe's side. If you want to rephrase it with something else, you feel free to do that, but that's basically what it is. So, and the last one, this is what I just wrote, keeping you all in mind. When you will ask this last one I will read now, then I will guarantee you, if you do this once a day for the next 12 months, your life will completely change. So maybe a good idea to try it out. So the question is as following. Where are the people, circumstances, and possibilities which can help me to open up, discover, and put in use my talents, skills, and abilities, which are connected to my life mission with the most ease? So why I also made this question is because this is such an issue, especially now when many people have lost their jobs, have no idea what to do next, like what's even happening, you know. So when you ask this question, it activates many layers and levels, and you will be able to start to also open up these new possibilities. And then it's your responsibility also to listen when your intuition says go there, or this is what you need to do now. You have to take action, because that's the only way you can start to manifest through these questions. So if you want to make your life easier, please ask questions. And when you do, your brain starts to get activated in a different way. Look for answers and make your life so much more fun, spontaneous, and joyous in so many ways. So it's really good to test it out. So thank you so much for today. I also would recommend you to check out the task list with questions for self-reflection, which is below every blog post I do. Since the beginning of the year, because I did the Holistic Abundance Challenge in January, I have produced already over 60 videos for you, which are like mini coaching sessions. So even if I'm not personally available, you can check in, and there are so many important questions and topics gone through this year, and you can go through it all and put it into action, and it will change your life if you take action. So thank you for being here. If this was help and value for you, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask. And if you would like to work more personally with me, let me know. We can do a little coaching session, free call, or we can already start to pick one of the programs I have and jump on board to change your life, and through that change the life of everyone around you. Thank you, mahalo, until we see you next time.